Hi everyone, today I'm opening this package. I know what it is. This is a multimeter. As you can see, it comes in a really nice case. And this is the NJTY T58C. They do a B version, but the C version as inductance. Now I must say that this is the only multimeter I've found that has inductance. Now the reason I got this is because I saw a review of this on Jazztech electronics, so you should visit Jazztech electronics and you will see a good review of this. The instruction manual, if you can see, is pretty comprehensive. Won't go into too much here, but it does tell you really all you need to know, the functions and their you know, what the ranges are. It's pretty good. You've got all the ranges and stuff set out there. So let me put some batteries in this. Couple of minutes for me, but 2 seconds for you. Okay, I'm back. It takes 3 AAA batteries. Now this is not really a review because as I say, you can go to the Jazztech electronics and see the full review, but this, I'm just telling you some of the functions I like about this. Zoom in just a bit. Sorry for the camera shake, it's not mounted very well. So to start with, I turn it on, you see flashing indicators there. Now at first I thought that was a bit of a gimmick because it's telling you where to plug the leads in, but having thought about this, I think it's a great feature, because if the leads are plugged in and you're on, say, DC voltage, if then you want to measure, say, inductance, you turn it to inductance and you get the light flashing on that connector, telling you that that connector is for inductance, but it's also for milliamps. So if you didn't have that, you probably wouldn't know that you've got to plug it into that socket for inductance, and you'd be trying to measure an inductor and not getting anywhere. So as I say, at first I thought it was a gimmick, but actually it's really good. The other feature go back to DC volts, is that the backlight actually comes on. Can you see that? As it gets darker, the backlight automatically comes on. Isn't that great? So you don't, if you're in a low light area, you haven't got to mess about pushing buttons to turn the backlight on. Absolutely brilliant. If I go to this range, this is diode mode, ohms, and oh, I've forgotten now. Well, anyway, let's set this function to there. I'm holding the leads. Now look how quick that is. Isn't that brilliant? The other meter I have is so slow. Other features, it does capacitance, frequency, as I say, inductance. And also you've got a non-conductive I can't think of the words now. Non-contact. So you hold this up. I can't do it now because you wouldn't see it. But okay, that's diode mode. That's resistance. So if I short the two leads out, look at that, absolute zero. So there's no resistance in these leads at all. It's actually gone to 0.1. Let's hold that again. Yeah, so no resistance in those leads at all. That's brilliant. Now, as I say, this is not a review, it's just showing you some of the features I like about this meter. It has got a torch on there which you can select, which could be handy. Apart from that, as I say, oh, you have a temperature probe as well, but also you in the display it shows the temperature just there all the time. So if I go back to DC volts, so all in all, I think for the price, in actual fact, on the Jazztech electronics, they do give you a code. Now whether that code would still be valid or not, I don't know, because I ordered this quite some time ago. But I think the original price is about 22, 23, between 20 and 25 pounds. But in actual fact, with the code and other advantages, I think I got this for about £18, which, to be honest, is a really good buy. Now, what else can I show you on this? I don't think there's much I can show you. It has a nice stand, fairly rigid stand. Not that I use that very often, but it is a better stand than I've seen on some multimeters. What you have here, you have the off position, you have millivolts, DC volts, ohms, conductivity and diode, capacitance mode, frequency mode, inductance mode, AC milliamps, AC amps, yeah, milliamps and amps, non-contact voltage and temperature, plus the fact you have on the display there, you have, let me zoom in, you can see that you have, I point, that one's minimum, maximum, peak, range, function, that's your torch and backlight, and you have relative and hold. So all in all, I think this is a very good buy. And I think not much impresses me, but when I saw the review of this, I was impressed, and I was impressed with the accuracy of it. So if you're in for a change of multimeter or a new one, I do recommend this. But I just wanted to show you how pleased I was with this meter. So thanks for watching. Please like this video and subscribe. Doesn't cost you anything to subscribe, so please do that. It does help my channel and helps me to make more videos, and hopefully I'll see you on the next one. Thank you for watching.